Life is so beautiful, isn't it? It's filled with moments that take our breath away, that fill our hearts with a warmth that makes everything feel worthwhile. The taste of fresh rain, the embrace of someone we love, the sheer joy of being alive on a sunny day. These moments are real. They are precious. So when we first encounter the Buddha's primary teaching, often translated as life is suffering, it can land with a thud. It can feel jarring, pessimistic, even a little insulting to the profound beauty we know to be true. It feels like a dismissal of all this joy. How could a path of wisdom and compassion begin with a statement that seems to deny the very best parts of our human experience? This question is not a sign of doubt. It's the beginning of a much deeper understanding. Today, we hold this tender and vital question. If life is full of so much good, why is it considered dukkha? The answer is one of the most liberating in all of Buddhism, and it lies in translation. The ancient Pali word dukkha, pronounced dukkha, does not simply mean suffering in the way we think of pain or misery. That is only one small part of its meaning. A better, more complete translation might be unsatisfactoriness, unreliability, or a fundamental out-of-jointedness. The Buddha never denied the reality of happiness and joy. He was simply inviting us to look at the nature of that joy with courageous honesty and a compassionate heart. He was showing us a way to relate to life's beauty without being shattered when it changes. To truly understand dukkha, we need to see that it comes in three distinct flavors. First, there's the obvious one, the suffering of suffering, dukkha dukkha. This is the pain we all know, sickness, injury, the grief of losing a loved one, the sting of disappointment. It's the sharp, undeniable pain of life. The second flavor is where the deeper wisdom begins, the suffering of change, vipariṇāma-dukkha. This is the subtle unsatisfactoriness hidden within our happiest moments. The beautiful vacation ends. The delicious meal is over. The vibrant health of youth fades. The joy itself is real and wonderful, but because it is impermanent, our attachment to it creates a subtle background anxiety. We are always aware, on some level, that it can't last. The problem isn't the joy. It's the fact that it is, by its very nature, unreliable. The third flavor is the most profound, the suffering of conditioned existence, saṅkhāra-dukkha. This is the deep, pervasive sense of vulnerability that comes from simply being alive. It's the background hum of stress that comes from being a complex being whose physical and mental states are always changing, dependent on countless conditions outside of our control. It's the fundamental fragility of our existence. Imagine life's most beautiful moments are like a perfect soap bubble. A soap bubble is exquisite. It's a sphere of shimmering, iridescent colors floating weightlessly on the air. It's magical, captivating, and brings a sense of wonder and delight. This is the genuine joy and beauty of life. The Buddha fully acknowledges this beauty. But what is the undeniable truth of a soap bubble? It is going to pop. Its very nature is to be fragile, temporary, and dependent on gentle conditions. The subtle tension we feel while watching it, knowing it must end, is the suffering of change. The sadness when it pops is the suffering of suffering. And if we desperately try to grab it and hold on to it, we instantly destroy the very thing we love. Our clinging is what turns this beautiful, fleeting experience into a source of pain. The Buddha is not telling us to hate the soap bubble. He is inviting us to love it for exactly what it is, a beautiful, wondrous, and temporary display. This gentle honesty doesn't diminish life's joys, it deepens and purifies them. When we understand that our happiest moments are like soap bubbles, we stop demanding that they last forever. This releases us from the subtle anxiety of joy clinging and allows us to practice joy appreciation. We can be more fully present with the beauty precisely because we know it is fleeting. The meal tastes better. The sunset looks more vibrant. The time with a loved one feels more precious. This understanding also builds a profound emotional resilience. When things inevitably change, when the bubble pops, we are not so shocked or devastated. We haven't been living in denial of life's fundamental nature. We are able to meet loss and change with a more balanced and compassionate heart because we have been practicing seeing the truth of impermanence all along. You can experience this gentle shift for yourself. I invite you to try a simple practice called savoring the moment. The next time you experience a moment of simple, genuine pleasure, drinking a warm cup of tea, listening to a favorite song, feeling the sun on your skin, I invite you to do two things. First, for just a minute, fully arrive in the joy. Let yourself savor it completely. Feel the warmth, taste the flavor, hear the notes. Let your heart be filled with the genuine happiness of this simple experience. Then, for the next minute, while still savoring the pleasure, gently hold this thought in the background of your mind. This is beautiful, and this is changing. Notice what happens. Does acknowledging the impermanence destroy the joy? Or does it, perhaps, make the present moment feel even more alive, more precious? This is the practice of holding both the beauty and the truth with a wide-open heart. The Buddha's first teaching is not a dark verdict on the world. It is a compassionate diagnosis of our relationship with it. He never asked us to turn away from life's beauty. He was showing us how to love it so wisely that we are no longer broken by its ever-changing dance. The path is not about learning to dislike the beautiful, fragile soap bubble of life. It's about learning to cherish it, to celebrate it, and to love it with open hands, so that when it's time for it to pop, we can let it go with a peaceful and grateful heart. What is one beautiful soap bubble moment you have cherished recently? We would be honored to read about it in the comments below. If this exploration has brought some comfort and clarity to your heart, please share this message by liking this video and subscribing to the Mindful Compass. May you find joy in all of life's changing seasons.